on, man?
I don't know. I didn't do anything illegal.
Okay.
I let him know that I just like to leave. I haven't done anything illegal. He just brought me back here.
Okay.
He said, no, you got to come with me.
As a card counter, watching videos like this just makes my blood boil. I'm Andrea with Blackjack Advisors, a team of 6 card counters who travel all over the world beating casinos. There is so much wrong with this video, so I'm just going to highlight 5 key points that every Advantage Blackjack player needs to know. Issue 1. Card counting is not illegal.
Doing something illegal, for example, is if you've been trespassed somewhere and have been told you're not allowed to return, you come back and you trespass. I've never have had any issues.
Do you want me to explain it to you? What he's trying to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. So counting cards is what they're accusing you of. Okay.
Which is legal.
That is.
It's legal.
Okay. That it might be legal in your mind. Unfortunately, it's not here because there's ordinances against that.
This is a false misconception that many people have. It is not illegal to recognize when you have a mathematical advantage over the casino and create a betting strategy accordingly. We are simply playing a perfect game of blackjack, following the casino's rules. Casinos would like to make it illegal for people to play a winning game in their establishments, but they have been unable to do so. And it is alarming that this police officer doesn't know that. However, casinos are private property and they're allowed to refuse service to anyone for any reason. They may even trespass you. This is how they stop advantage players, but they cannot take legal action against you for being a card counter. I have had the police called on me on one occasion. I was playing a high limit room in Colorado when 3 police officers walked in and I was the only one playing at the time, so I knew it was about me. That was very intimidating, but I can't stress this enough. Be polite. I finished up my hand and they asked to speak with me. They had been told that a trespass player had come back to the casino. I keep a list of all the casinos that have trespassed me and I don't return to those properties. I knew I had not been trespassed from that location. I was very respectful and I just explained my side of things. They let me know that the casino was definitely trespassing me from that point on. The casino manager read me the trespass notice and afterwards the officers escorted me to the cage to cash out. They were laughing with me. They asked me if I had any warrants. I assured them that I didn't. The one female officer even offered to drive me to my hotel, so I just had her take me to the next casino. What a gem. Issue number 2. This is the definition of unlawful detainment or false imprisonment. This player was definitely unlawfully detained.
You need to be doing something illegal like cheating or stealing or something in here to get back to legally be able to get back room, or else it's an unlawful detainment, right? I was physically brought back here. I didn't come back here voluntarily.
Okay.
Casino staff are not allowed to hold you on the property unless you've committed a crime. They admitted that he was held for card counting, which the casino knows is not a crime. Fortunately for the casino, the police officer didn't know that. I've had a casino try to backroom me one time. 2 casino managers asked to speak to me at the table. I got up and they escorted me to the back of the casino. They proceeded to scan a key card that opened a back room. I couldn't believe this was happening. I just let them know that there was no way I was going in there with them. Rick confronted one of the casino managers about the situation later, where he explained it was a security office.
That you guys tried to lure her into that back room. And so I'm just wondering what that was.
Office, that's all.
It was a security office, and what was going to happen there?
To do the paperwork, we could do the same thing with you.
Right, lure me into a back room, but like...
To do paperwork to say you're trespassed with the property.
But they didn't tell me that at the time. Knowing how many people have won cases against casinos after being backroomed, I should have started recording and went with them. It would have been a positive EV move. I was a pretty new card counter at the time, but I'm ready for it now. Yes, please backroom me. Issue number 3, showing ID. After the initial age verification, the casino is not allowed to demand ID.
Hard to show ID to get in. It's a state establishment. So they're now asking you for your ID. That way they can ban you from coming back here. They need that ID. Okay, you can't leave here unless we ID who you are. So either you can give them your ID or you can go with us and we can fingerprint you, find out who you are, and then we'll release you. But it's going to be a lot easier if you give it to them. You'll be out of here in a minute as opposed to going with us, which could take 2 or 3 hours.
When the casino staff come to the table and ask for my ID, and I know it's for a back off, I usually just politely say, oh, I won't waste your time. I'll just color these up and I'll be on my way. You do not need to show ID, and technically they're supposed to cash you out if you have under 10K in chips. But casinos frequently ask for ID to cash out any amount. Many advantage players refuse to show ID and then end up getting casino staff involved, but we found it easier and quicker to show ID and try to get cashed out immediately. Then hopefully, because it was quick and respectful, they're not going to go through the added measures of sending out a flyer or adding that session to OSN. OSN is a card counter database that many casinos use. A lot of advantage players would disagree with me on this, but a lot of people have different strategies for how to handle these situations. Issue number 4. Refusing to cash out chips.
Oh, I need to cash out my chips.
What's that?
I need to cash in my chips that I have.
Okay. You won't be able to. So I can't let you back. I can't let you back on the floor. Okay.
Well, can someone else cash in my chips?
Someone
you guys
can.
can't.
No, we can't. But someone else for you can.
You can't steal my money. You have to be
Someone can cash them in for you.
before I leave.
Do you have any?
Yeah. No, I came here by myself.
You gonna ask a random stranger to do it or what? We can't cash.
I've never heard of this.
All right, let him continue.
This is absolutely absurd, and we've experienced it before. When you sit down and buy chips with real money, you're entering into a contract with that casino where gaming regulations apply. For the most part, they're legally required to cash out their chips. I mean, you would think. But when you piss off a casino, they may try to pull some shady stuff like this and make it a hassle for you to get your money. You may even have to get a gaming agent involved. We have played hundreds of casinos, and this has only happened 2 times, but that is still way too many times. I'll attach Goodyear's video below where she dealt with this situation, and it took months to resolve. The way the cop says you still have your money, it's just chips in your pocket.
This is all the money I had. This is all the money I had with me. They can't just steal my money. This is my money.
You're right, and the money's still in your pocket. It's just in
Those
chip
chips
form.
still have value.
Yeah, but that's no good to me. I can't pay my bills with casino chips. Everyone knows that. The only time in this video where the police officer remained impartial was when he told the player he would get him all the information he needed to sue the casino, and that it was his right to take that course of action.
Can you get
If
detained?
you feel like your rights were violated, you have every means to sue.
I was
the casino.
physically brought back here. I didn't come back here voluntarily.
Okay.
I told them I
Well,
wanted.
any altercations, they have state-of-the-art surveillance. I'm sure you're aware of that. So if you need to summons those videotapes, if you want to take them to court and sue them, you have that right. Okay.
Okay.
And if you want, I can get the information that you'll need to take the casino to court.
Issue number 5. Do not sign that paper. I'm not sure why this player signed, but he was in a very intimidating situation. You are not legally required to sign anything. Many casinos have tried to get me to sign the 86 trespass document after they read it to me. If this ever happens to you, this is what you're going to do. Okay, maybe don't do that, but just politely refuse to sign. When I watch this video, I feel like I'm watching the mafia at work, like organized crime.
They say you can come back whenever you come in the front door, tell the security officer, hey, I was banned, but I had permission to come back from so-and-so, so they can verify that before you come in. Okay? That sound fair?
All right.
No part about this is fair.
Where are you from? Are you from around here?
Yeah, I'm from Silver Spring,
Spring.
and I'm okay. I know Maryland has the same laws around gaming as Vegas, you know, for the most part. If anything, Vegas is stricter. They
Again,
always.
you're talking about Vegas. We're not here to talk about Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. I don't know Vegas law, so I can't advise you on that, okay? So stop asking about Vegas. We don't know, okay?
I'm just
We
saying.
can go based on what Maryland law
I thought it
states, because
made
I'm a Maryland
sense.
police officer.
No need to bring up Nevada. This officer doesn't know the laws in his jurisdiction, and you're going to bring up another state? I heard for this specific incident, this player took an out-of-court financial settlement. I couldn't find documentation of this. I just heard it from a source, so I'm not 100% sure. I've attached the full video of the Maryland incident below. Go check it out. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. My kids really want to see me get a silver play button. Apparently that's a big deal. And make sure you check out our other videos. We have a lot more Advantage Blackjack content.